Big game tonight, important game tonight. Scotland against Switzerland in the Euros. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff.
It is.
And it is a do or die for Scotland.
It is a do or die for Scotland. So Switzerland if they do the do, they'll be through. I don't even mean to rhyme.
No, but if Scotland very well.
Scotland don't, then I think there's going to be home time for them. We've got two great guests.
How great?
How great. How about this one? A true Scottish great. Third most capped player Scotland have ever had. Two-time manager, the legendary Alex MacLeish. Morning, Alex.
Good morning, guys.
Great to see you. And also, alongside him, former captain of Switzerland. I always say there's three most famous people in Switzerland. You've got your William Tell, you've got your Roger Federer, you've got your Ramon Vega, who's with us as well. Morning, Ramon.
Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Well, good. Have you got your computer to work?
I'll tell you what, mate, Eamon, I think you need to give me a lesson. I'll tell you what now. It's impossible.
You did very well. Well, tell me tonight, will Switzerland teach Scotland a lesson tonight? How good is this Swiss team?
Well, let me just start from the beginning. I think they had a very, very good start, Switzerland. They got surprised Hungary totally tactically point of view as well. I think Murat Yakin, who I used to play together also in Switzerland national team, he completely out-tactical Rossi, the manager, because he put two new players into the squad. Middow, who scored, and Abisha, two quality players, completely surprised the whole nation, by the way, and also the Hungarian coach. And Rossi is a fantastic tactician, you know. For him to be surprised, it takes a lot of things. So therefore, I think Scotland today will have to really put a big effort into it.
Well, let's ask the man that knows, Alex MacLeish. Alex, I know you were over in Germany, weren't you, for that first game? But was it almost a free hit? I mean, we were kind of hoping for a result, but to play Germany in the Euros, home patch, it was always going to be hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, guys, listen, I never thought it would all be about the German game. I felt it would be about the second and third game against Switzerland and Hungary. And, the German game was a bit of a kicking we got. But, you know, the thing about Scots we're very resilient. And I remember back in '90, we lost a game against Costa Rica, and the world was at the end. And then we came back very strong in the next game and beat Sweden. So we're looking for that kind of response for this Switzerland game.
So you had already written off the Germany game, Alex, you're saying. You'd taken a hit.
I didn't think we'd lose 5-1. You know, I thought it would be a wee bit closer than that. But it was a wee bit of a shell shock. The guys looked a bit shell shocked. Germany ramped it up a wee bit. They came out flying, out the traps, and it was very difficult for us to get back into the game.
But, Alex, what sort of response? Well, we know the response that Scotland need tonight. How do you think they will play it? I mean, will they be going for broke?
Well, I don't think they'll go for broke, but, you know, Stevie will be, I think he'll change the team around a wee bit. We'll have maybe a little bit more energy. As I said, the guys have been hammering themselves anyway, so I always feel that when a Scot does that to himself, he comes back with top performance levels, and that's what I'd like to predict for tonight.
I tell you, Alex, I'd like to know, there's some big names, obviously, that, you know, we got your Andy Robertson, Scott McTominay, and some huge names that are in the Scottish side. So some good players. You were responsible, though, for Scott moving to play for Scotland, right? So that was down to you.
Yeah, well, listen, it wouldn't have mattered who was head of the team at that time. I think McTominay was up for. I think there was the beast from the east that night. And I travelled overnight to Manchester. I got there at 4 a.m. My hotel room wasn't. The guy had said, "You've turned up as a no-show." So I got to Manchester eventually. I saw Jose Mourinho. I spoke to Big Scott. The first thing when I asked him, "Do you want to play for Scotland?" and he said, 100%. And he scored a lot of goals. Him and John McGinn. There's a great tactic with Stevie Clark. Lyndon Dykes held things up for us as a centre forward, and they got forward and got goals. Maybe we've lost that tactic a wee bit. But Stevie, I'm sure, will come up with a good plan against Switzerland, who were very, very impressive in the first game.
Yeah, he used to play as a striker, I think, before he converted to the midfield and centre back. But Ramon, who are the big stars for Switzerland? Who are the danger men?
Well, be honest now, at the moment, these two strikers, Murat Yakin just put in against Hungary, I think they showed capacity on an international level. One of them, Doha, will actually pretty much only play before that game 45 minutes with the national team. He's actually Tottenham-born, London boy, by the way, at the same time, but he went to Switzerland as a young boy as well. And it's definitely, without a doubt, one of the top strikers to look into, and Abishad as well. The mixture between the strikers, Shaqiri, obviously one of the main gun, Xhaka in the midfield. The Swiss team has really, really good quality within the squad, especially they have international experience. The tournament without the World Cup, the European Championship, they've been now at 10 tournaments in a row. They qualify for Switzerland. That's an amazing thing. And from that point of view, Switzerland will definitely, without a doubt, today go for a win to pretty much secure the group stage. Scotland,
Ramon,
I'm afraid. Yeah.
No, so I was going to say that you did actually play, though, didn't you? The last competitive match between Scotland and Switzerland, I believe, this is not friendlies, would have been Euro 96 when you played, and it'll probably bring a smile to Alex's face because it was a Scotland win. So is it now, all these years on, it's time for payback for you, is that right?
No, I like the picture you're sending there now.
Look at that, you haven't changed a bit.
Good memories. I'll tell you what, Villa Park, I still have these nightmares there because we started very, very well at that Euro 96. We drew 1-1 at when with the opening game against, obviously, the host England at the time. Yep. And we thought that's the first newcomer in a new tournament. Don't forget, we didn't qualify for nearly 30 years for the European Championship. And we drew against the big England. Obviously, it was still very disappointing, but I have to say, at that time, the Scottish team was extremely very good. You know, you've got MacLeish at the front, you've got Henry at the back, really, you know, McAllister in the midfield, Lambert, all these guys, quality players. I don't think the depth of the quality of the squad today Scotland have that, to be honest with you.
Do you know? It's different, though. I mean, you've managed Scotland, Alex. You know what it's like to lead the team as well. Ramon's saying, you know, maybe they haven't got so many big names today, but in your day, Alex, when you were playing, when you were putting on that international shirt, who were the names around you? Who were the big names?
So we had obviously Kenny, MacLeish, Graham Souness, you know, my teammate Willie Miller, you know, so we had Gordon Strachan. There was a lot of really great players at the time playing at club level, but I feel at the moment Scotland, we have players playing in the English Premier League, which is, for me, the best league in the world, the strongest league in the world, and guys like John McGinn have thrived there. But it's time for, you know, John to get the gloves off tonight and get stuck into the Swiss.
Yeah, there you are.
Well, finally, we've got to get it from you, Alex. Never qualified into the next part. I mean, you've been involved in so many of those squads. Maybe this is the time. What's the score going to be tonight?
Well, listen, I'm hoping we can come out the traps and we can get a victory, you know. But if it's a draw, then it's typical Scotland taking it to the last game again, you know. So it's always that kind of heartbreak last game. But hopefully this team can do it differently.
Good luck,
Ramon. What are you predicting?
Well, listen, we're going to send the Scots some cheese, some proper chocolate, you know, from Switzerland. We're going to win for certain, 2-1, to make sure we go the next round. Because obviously Germany, as we see, really started unbelievable. You know, they really gave the tournament the status of the big boys as well. We are here. We are playing at home. We want to go all the way. And I think, unfortunately for Scotland, I knew already from the beginning, that group is really, very strong. Each team has quality. And of course, Scotland really qualified also in a good way. I mean, we're talking about Italy at the time. I thought Scotland really, against Germany at that time, will present themselves much better than actually the show. But at the same time, we need to have to say credit to Germany that really smashed Scotland, without a doubt.
Well, no doubt about that. Yeah. Guys, just before we go, as I say goodbye to you, I just want everybody to take this on board. I don't know how many of you know this. Alex MacLeish, you know, master athlete, you know, a warrior on the pitch there for Aberdeen, and he managed so many big clubs and whatever. He's been through a lot. But Alex MacLeish and I are exactly the same age. Exactly the same age, and you look at me, and I've done nothing with my body or whatever, but you know, I think time's been kind to me. It's been. I don't like to boast or say anything.
Well,
like
maybe when
but
we get to
we're the same age.
Yeah.
See, can you believe it?
Yeah. I don't really know what to say.
Paulina, why don't you have that lovely English wine you presented before?
We've got it under the counter.
Whoever wins gets the wine. There we go.
Boys,
I think that might just give you a new life again, you know?
Ramon, if Scotland wins, send me some Swiss cheese.
Okay.
No doubt. First class. By the way, first class, if the UK mail will deliver to you, by the way.
Very good. Thanks, guys. We've got to leave it there. Really appreciate your take on things. May the best team win.
Absolutely.
Tonight, 8 o'clock, it's going to be. Thank you very much.